What's up, guys? We're back with another video. What is this, episode 16 already? It's a lot of episodes. I don't know why I'm still doing this. But today I want to at least start with more work on the castle. I almost said castle. I'm like, what, from Wisconsin or something? Jeez. But before I do any of that, I do want to get all these trees cleared out. There's way too many of them, and they're kind of getting in my way, so... Okay, so this area looks absolutely sick with all the trees gone. It was very packed and like dense looking on the inside now. I honestly didn't even realize these three caves are here. I knew about this one because I thought it looked really cool. The other ones, no clue. Those are brand new to me. But I also got an absolutely insane amount of wood from that. Like, look at that. And that took like 30 minutes, which was longer than what I was hoping for. But with all that done now, we're going to get some work done on this front bit. I just need to find my blackstone. Please say this has blackstone in it. Come on. No! Try number 2. Ah. It has blackstone. But that's definitely not enough, but we'll get what we can with it. I got the front outline of this beginning bit. Aerial view, I'm kind of imagining it. I like it. So what this is going to be is we're going to have a giant stone walkway going up to it. So now what I got to do is actually fill all this out. We're just going to start with just plain just carrying all of it down. And then we'll go in and add the details. So details will be second. There's the giant just outline of it built. We still got to do some detailing on it, but this is all the blackstone I have left. So I'm actually going to go on another blackstone mining spree. I really thought one shulker would be enough, and we're already out of it. So, yeah, we're going to need more than one shulker. I think I have this outline done. It is going to get a bit wonky up towards the top, because what we have here is this side right here, this side of it, is going to merge with the base of that tower. I fell again, gosh dang it. But because of that, we're going to need like a little divider midway up right there. And that's what this little bit is right now. But I'm having a really tough time trying to visualize it. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to get the blocks that we're actually going to make the like pathway itself with. And we're going to get the pathway built. And then it should be a bit easier for me to like freehand that section. And then once we do that, we'll do the little outer bits of the borders. Because it's not just going to be matte black like that. That's lame. So let me go grab those and let's see if I can get something figured out. The first big chunk of this is done, which this is the bottom half, which is the easier bit because it's relatively straightforward. It's equidistant on both sides. Right here, the gap starts to get bigger. So this pattern that I'm doing, which honestly kind of looks like crap, I may change the color to make it a better contrast, is going to continue up. And I think it's just going to continue like normal up that way. I think. This is where it gets complicated. So I don't know. We're going to do some testing, see what happens. Okay, so we have the stairway mostly done. We got this little wall right here that'll be a continuation of the tower. This part right there, I honestly think it looks hideous. I can't think of a way to make it work, which I hate being at that point. But I kid you not, I've just spent the past hour trying to get a way that works. And I may just be stupid. This may be something where we come to work on it another day. But this intersection just... it's not nice. That's all I got. But you walk up the steps, and there is the entrance. So I at least want to get this tower done, the bottom section of it, because I don't like this gap. This gap is hideous. So we're gonna start just with little continuations downward. Well, we already. Where's my scaffolding? What we already have. Dang it! Why can't I place any of this? There we go. Jeez. So we'll carry this downwards, and then we'll probably have sort of an accent flare in that middle bit right there. So let me at least get this section done, and then we'll see if what kind of detailing we want to do on it. And there we have it. The base of that tower is done. Let's get the full flyby. I like it. Bit flat, but you know that's the dangers of building with blackstone. Is detail and depth are very difficult to get. All the higher up stuff that we build out of deep slate and tough will look better, but this is the base. It's not what your eyes are supposed to be attracted to, so we're just gonna kind of make it flat. So I'm debating, do we want to do the other one this video? Yeah, probably. While I'm doing it, I really want to get to my other thing I have planned though. Fine, I'll do it. Okay, I'm gonna get this done, and then we're getting something way cooler. This chest is the start of what may be an awful idea, or it may end up being absolutely amazing. So what the plan is I want to have an ultimate super smelter. In Mumbo's recent video, I mean, at least at the time recording this, his whole Hermitcraft video was dedicated, not whole, most of it was dedicated to building a super smelter, and it had 64 furnaces. This super smelter, when assembled, this super smelter is going to be something along this scale. It's going to be built for an efficiency that's so large that pretty much you could throw in like 2 stacks of items and within like 5 seconds have it done. But the issue that's going to make this complicated is, first off, we're going to need an item sensor that senses if it's a lot of items, a bulk smelt, in which it will be thrown into these long chains. Or I also want it to sense if it's a small smelt, because let's say I have 13 items, right? The way that a super smelter works is the first 13 of these are going to get an item thrown in them. And it's going to use a whole coal, at least at the beginning, for one item. And that is not worth it. That is a waste of that one coal. So instead, if it senses 13 items, what it'll do is it'll put, I mean, let's say 12 so it's even. It'll put 4 in each of these. Yes, it takes longer, but it's more efficient. So I need to find an exact cutoff point. But then also what we need is a multi-item sorter that will pretty much go and it says if there's any ores, this line. If there's any food items, this line. And then if it's the other, that line. And all of that is going to be running off of this one chest, which now that I think about it, we're going to switch to a barrel because I like them in redstone. They just look nicer. As much as I like chest, barrels are cooler. So this is going to be a couple episode adventure. The layout that you'll probably expect for the next little while is this is what we'll finish each episode with, is just a little bit more progress on this. So the first step I want to do is I want to get the item sensor hooked up to see that it'll be like, hey, is this enough items to go down track 1 or to go down track 2? So we'll need to start with some hoppers. But unfortunately, I'm way out of time. I'm finishing recording this a day late, so I'm sure it'll be edited a day late. And for that, I do apologize, but I had a busy week. I have 2 physics tests coming up in this next week, as well as I really wanted to finish Space Marines because I've had the game for 3 weeks and I still haven't beat it. So I finally beat that. Awesome game. Get it. And hopefully next week's video will be a bit more entertaining. I am planning on getting at least one special video out before then. So the upload status for this week should be a bit more intense. Make sure to join us on the stream tonight if this actually does get uploaded before. And I hope to see you guys there. And thanks for watching.